Hi, this is Bob K from the AMD World Championship. We're here in Sturgis 2010, and today I have with me Dar Holdsworth from Brass Balls Bobbers. Brass Balls Bobbers makes a very high quality, good finish, value bike that is affordable for most people to ride. Dar has really done an excellent job in bringing value and a good style to the forefront. Today he has his new Rocketeer model we're going to talk about as one of the entries in the production class here. Dar, thanks for coming by.
Hey Bob, thanks for having me, and thanks to the AMD for allowing us to put our bikes in the competition.
Dar, could you please tell us a little bit about your inspiration for this bike, why you chose that style, sheet metal, and just exactly what the thought process was?
Sure. As we elevate and evolve as a company, the bobbers that we're known for, which are great bikes, seem to kind of blend into the other bobbers in the market. There are a lot of companies using the same styles and designs that we're using in terms of the sheet metal. So with the Rocketeer, we wanted to create a new modern bobber that is a signature piece that no one can get anywhere else except from us. So with that, we styled the bike with new sheet metal, completely new custom tank, some mid-controls, things that we haven't offered before and that other companies that are doing bobbers aren't offering in a production sense.
Well, it seems like you really got a nice formula on this one. I noticed that tank is pretty unique. Is that something you were able to purchase somewhere, or do you make that, or what's involved in putting a tank like that together?
Well, we came up with a design we liked. We saw some other things that we liked, and we worked with a company that specializes in custom gas tanks, and they make that tank for us. So we can offer that bike, or offer that tank as our tank on the bike, and I think we're actually going to start selling the tank as well for people who may want to put it on their own bikes.
Excellent. I think the public would really like that. Now that frame, you know, that seems to be carry that good traditional characteristics of a bobber and stuff like that. Nice clean lines. How do you put that together? How do you know what proportions to make to get that combination of handling and traditional looks?
Well, fortunately, Bob, there are people out there that are smarter than me, and I'm good at putting those people around me. So the frame geometry is validated by Racing Innovations. I work with them to design what we want, and then Sam Wills, owner of Racing Innovations, goes through and makes sure the geometry is going to work perfect. You know, he's been building bikes for 30 years, and drag bikes, as you know. So we know it works well. We like the lines of the bike and the way it works, and so
well, it certainly seems like you got that dialed in, and Sam definitely has the experience when it comes to chassis work. You mentioned mid-controls. What's the deal with mid-controls? Isn't the bobber supposed to have forward controls, or how does that affect the handling or rideability of the motorcycle?
Well, you can actually get forward controls on it if you want, but people who've been following us know that we kind of err on the performance side of things. We really like to build a bike that performs, not just looks good. And with the mid-controls, you can just cut corners better. You can just have more fun on the bike. It puts you in more of a prone position, an aggressive position that you can have more fun on the bike.
Well, I noticed that you have Metzler tires on the motorcycle, and you have some different wheels, and there's just a plethora of wheels and everything available these days.
Right.
Why did you make these choices on the sizes and Metzler tires? What's gone into that?
Well, obviously Metzler is a fantastic brand of tire, and we put them on every bike that we build. The wheels are Ride Right wheels. They're a great American wheel company. Most of the components that we use on the bike are American components, but first and foremost, it's high quality performance components. Then, whenever possible, American. So.
Well, again, good job. I mean, it seems to be just a great combination of componentry and balance and styling. You know, one of the unique things I notice about this bike is kind of a brush finish throughout. Is that something that's a signature to the Brass Ball Bobbers?
Yeah, I don't know that you'd say I'm anti-chrome, but I'm anti-too much chrome. And I really like the brushed look. A brushed look, to me, is a more stylized, finished, machined racing look. So I like to brush the aluminum, brush the chrome, give it. It's just what I like. So we can offer chrome. People want chrome, but this is what I like.
Well, I think you offer a nice balanced package here. So if somebody wants to buy one of these fine production bikes, how long does it take for them to get them in once they order it?
Right now we're on about a 20-week lead time, and we build 100 bikes a year and limit it to that. That's putting out roughly 2 bikes a week, and they're all handmade. Even though we're production manufacturer, we build them in a handmade custom fashion. So about 20 weeks right now, and we've got about 20 slots left for the year.
Well, Dar, it really seems like you captured the essence of a one-off custom bike for the average guy to ride down the street and really enjoy for a good value. We'd really like to thank you today for coming by the AMD World Championship and taking time. I know you have a busy schedule, so thanks again. We appreciate your participation in the AMD World Championship.
Absolutely, Bob. Always great to be here at the AMD Championship, and thank you for the interview.
Hello, this is Suki, and you're watching the AMD World Championships of Custom Bike Building vidcast. We are sponsored in part by Harley-Davidson Motorcycles, Kibble White Precision Machining, and J&P Cycles.